This is how to press your design into the clay for plaster. I've already started working on mine. Whatever you remove or press down in the clay will pop up in your plaster. So whatever you want to stick up is what you need to press or slightly remove. So all of these areas that I have removed right here will stand up. Notice that I did not make them a real thin line. I used this little ribbon tool to make it a little bit bigger. So all I did, removing the shape from the outside of the honeycomb design. And as I remove it, I'm just removing a thin layer. I don't want to go real deep because I don't want to poke a hole in my clay, and then the plaster, when it gets poured, will leak out. And I'm also cleaning it every time to get all that little pieces left out of there. And I'll roll this into there so you can see they're just little tiny pieces that I'm removing. I'm not removing anything real big. Okay, so I can use the ribbon tool. I can use a tool like this and press the clay down. So my strawberry I want to be lower. So I'm going to press it down, or I can press with my finger, press it down with my finger, depending on how close I need to get to something. And I watch my fingernails so that it doesn't leave a mark where I don't want it, otherwise I can smooth it back out. I'm not going to worry about the texture yet of the strawberry. I'm going to add that in later on once I have poured the plaster. So after I pour the plaster and get it out of here, then I will add the little details like the texture of the strawberry. So my strawberry, I want it kind of rounded, like it actually would be in the real thing. So I'm going to press lower in the middle and not quite so deep on the outside edges. I'm going to remove that little bit that's sticking out. And then around these leaves, I'm going to use this tool so I can get closer. So notice that I'm working on this whole entire strawberry shape. I am not just doing the outline. So I work on the whole shape. Shapes work much better in plaster than lines. And then I kind of smooth it off because I don't want those little bits. Trying to make sure right here that I go straight down because I don't want to go underneath because then I won't be able to get the clay out. It'll be stuck in my plaster. So you want to go straight down if you're going to leave a piece raised up. You don't want to go underneath, dig underneath, and then the plaster will go underneath and it won't come out quite right. So I'm going to leave this petal raised. So in the end, it will actually be lower down in there. Now this will be a little bit weird because my leaves will be popping up. Instead of sitting on top of the strawberry, they'll be kind of sitting inside the strawberry. But I'll give it a unique character to it. Okay, I'm going to go ahead and carve this one some. And then I'm going to go back to this tool and kind of smooth it off just a little bit in there for that leaf. Okay, so I'm going to finish carving my design into it, and then I'll show you the next step. Okay, now I've pressed my design, or removed just a little bit of it, into my clay. Now I'm going to get this ready to have the plaster poured. So to have it poured over it, I don't want the clay to stick, so I'm going to use Murphy oil to coat everything that's clay. So just take an older brush, dip it into the Murphy oil just so it gets the brush wet. Please don't soak the whole thing. And I'm going to coat my sides and the bottom. So basically anything that is clay needs to be coated. Once I have it all coated, you will take it over to me and I will pour the plaster. Make the plaster and pour it for you. Once I have poured the plaster, you need to make sure that you are around so that you can tap the sides to make sure that it doesn't have any air bubbles. So try not to do this at the end of class when I don't have time to pour the plaster. Okay, I've got it all coated. On to the next step of pouring plaster.